What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, your host with the most. Your boy Dub Q is back up in the building. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Let's talk about it. Come on in. Y'all already see the topic. Tight end. Should the Carolina Panthers look to make a splash at tight end at number 39? The simple answer for that is yes. Look, the Carolina Panthers are without something that they haven't had since Greg Olsen retired, and that's a security blanket for their young quarterbacks that has been here, or the bevy of quarterbacks that's been in the building since. You know, let's make no mistake about it. At 6'4", 250 pounds, we currently have Tommy Tremble. We also have Ian Thomas in the building, who is most serviceable as a blocking tight end. I do not believe in both of those guys. I believe that Ian Thomas is a guy that is limited offensively. He is a guy that also is limited to blocking. And beyond blocking, other than that, he has no worth on the field whatsoever. Athletically, he cannot compete in the league full of tight ends. He can't compete. He's paid as a serviceable starter, but right now the Carolina Panthers need to look to upgrade. Tommy Tremble is a guy to be that's more suited to be a fullback more than anything. At 6'4", 250 pounds, he's a good pass catching option, but only having 194 yards in this past season, which is a tad bit underwhelming. 3 touchdowns, 194 yards, 23 receptions. Last year, he put up similar numbers, 174 yards, 3 touchdowns, 19 receptions. Year before that, 180 yards. Like I said, 1 touchdown, 20 receptions. So he's been consistently below average every single year. Therefore, that tells me the Carolina Panthers, since he has been in the building, have not been able to get any production from this position. That tells me we need to look to draft to get better, because after 3 years of showing no maturation in the process whatsoever, this young fella to me should be a backup at best. As well as Ian Thomas should be backup at best, cleanup type of guys, but they have no business being your full-on starters, because if they are the best that you have at the talents for the position in the NFL, then you're below the apex. You're below where you should be as a NFL franchise. And I'm gonna just be real with you. There's a bevy of guys that I would look at if I was in the draft and I'm coming up and I'm saying, hey, if I'm picking at number 39 and I have a chance to get somebody, which I fully expect the Carolina Panthers to probably go full on at 33 and get a receiver. So I would look to get a guy who could come in and fill the tight end position. Whether that's a Jatavion Sanders at 6'4", 245 pounds. The guy had 45 receptions, 682 yards. He had 2 touchdowns on the seasons, as well as averaging 15.2 per catch. A very, very, very serviceable guy. I mean, the guy is a massive target and would really take the pressure off the quarterback and give the Carolina Panthers something that we haven't had since the likes of Greg Olsen. Like I said, any guy that you can have to come in and in an offense that was fully spread and predicated around other guys being number one. Think about it. They had Xavier Worthy. They had Adonai Mitchell. They had the running back, I believe his name is Brooks. They had a bevy of weapons over there in Texas. And Quinn Ewers was, he's no slouch for a quarterback. So the fact that this guy still got close to 700 yards tells me a lot that this guy could be, when he's more of a focal point, could, take things to the next level, and he could really help your franchise out. I'm not only talking about Jatavion Sanders. If the Carolina Panthers don't look to go at that 39 pick and get a tight end, you could also hit the third round with our third round pick and potentially get a guy, because I want to get talent. I want to get a guy that can come in here, man the middle, can block as well as give you production in the pass catching arm room. So I'm looking also at Cade Stover, 6'4", 247 pounds. Like I said, Ohio State. This guy has been catching passes from upper echelons of quarterbacks. Like I said, this past season he had 41 receptions, 576 yards, as long as 5 touchdowns. So he's a great pass catching option. I think he is going to be the Sam Laporta of this draft. Like I said, this guy has all the talent. He has all the physical ability to come out and give you a pass catching option, as well as a guy that can come out and be a good blocker, a serviceable blocker. So with that being said, the Carolina Panthers need to look between the second and the third round to actually get some really good talent in here to be a pass catching option for the security blanket for the young quarterback who's coming in year 2 of his tenure. You want to have a successful season for young Bryce Young? Then this is what you do. You go out, you get him the best security blankets that money can buy with those draft picks. And I said, hey, it's either Ja'Tavion Sanders or you go out and you get Cade Stover. And if you really want to be cheap and you say, hey, I'll wait later on, 4th round, you say you want to get somebody, go ahead with Jaheim Bell or either Theo Johnson from Penn State. Like I said, Theo Johnson, 6'6", 259 pounds, 341 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Not, jump off the screen type of numbers, but he's a physical specimen. And he's also a guy that you can take your time and look at. I mean, there are bevy options. Ben Sinnott, honorable mentions, like I said, Ben Sinnott, Jaheim Bell. Those are all good guys that you can come in and get a little bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to get cream of the crop, it's easy. Ja'Tavion Sanders or Cade Stover. Those will be foreseeable guys for your future, and they can take your offense to the next level. With these receivers that you got in here now in this offensive line, you could look to have a very serviceable passing attack with one of these guys in here. Look, do us the illustrious favor, like, comment, subscribe to the video. You are at the Black Cat Panther Podcast, and I'm telling y'all, man, do us the illustrious favor, like the video and become a member today. This has been your boy Dub Q, man. Talk to me.